Hey guys, it's Neil from the Schoolbusters, and in today's video I'm going to show you how to get gold for the circuit experience on Deep Forest Raceway. So for the track you've got 3 sectors and the last one is the flying lap. The car itself is a bit trickier. It does a lot of sliding, so it can be a tricky one to do. I've put a slow-mo of each section in. I'll talk you through the slow-mos to make it easier. For my setup, I have the traction on 5, and then I changed my brake balance. I put it to the front, so I've got sharper braking. So as you can see there, it's -3. So the traction's on 5, -3 for the brake balance. So I'm going to talk you through that first sector now. So I've done slow-mos to see where to lift, where to brake, and my racing line, etc. So getting into this first sector, what you're looking out for is the curb approaching now, lift off, and then you want to go in and then brake hard, and you want to drop down to about 2nd gear, about 60 miles per hour, let the car roll round. As soon as you get halfway round, straighten up, back on the gas, trying not to obviously step the back end out on the car, and that should hopefully get you gold on the first sector. Like I say, just lift and coast round, let the car roll, brake early, and then into the bend, into the hairpin. So second sector, setup still the same. Now this is the one that I think I struggled on, is nailing H1. You've got to carry the speed through, and it's about, again, braking early, lift, let the car roll, and then back on the gas. It's all about the car. It struggles for like traction. I think that's why I've got mine set on 5, to get the best possible exits with the speed. It took me quite a few goals this sector. The first sector, last sector, didn't struggle with. It was always this particular sector. I kept clipping one of the walls. So yeah, I'll talk you through. So as we start off, like I say, it's flat out here, around here. Now you can lift off or even just slightly brake, which I did. So you're gaining control through the tight chicanes, and then you're braking again just before the next bend, and then brake, and then lift and let it roll round, back on the gas. Try not to hit the wall on the side, brake early, as I said, let the car roll halfway round, and then when you see the exit coming up, go for the accelerator again, back on the gas. Over this little crest here, be careful the car doesn't step out, brake early, off the gas, let it roll into the corner, keep hugging it, and then back on. Be careful of not sliding to the right there. Again, braking early again now, into the corner, let the car roll in, and then again back on the gas. So like I say, it's just really braking that little bit earlier, lift off the accelerator, and let the car roll into the corners. That's what I found is the best way that it was my method that I use, and it worked. So yeah, onto the third sector, and this one for me was quite straightforward, to be honest. I think on this I beat the Ghost. I found it that not easy, I won't say easy, but I found it that fine, to be honest. I only just beat him, but yeah. So you're looking again, it's the same type of thing. Is obviously how much you brake on that hairpin, but you use I use the curves as a braking point, and obviously the markers, they're not visible, but I use little things. So all this section is flat out. You just got to be, fast flowing on the racing line. And as you can see, I've just literally picked the Ghost on that one. So again, what I'll do, I'll talk you through the slow-mo again. The setup's still the same, nothing's changed for these sectors. So you flat out through the tunnel, and again you're looking for the curb on the right hand side, which is now lift off and brake heavy into the corner. You will drop down to first, so you're looking to drop the speed to around about 35 to 33 miles per hour, drop into first gear. So you want to hug that hairpin tight, and then onto the little bit of apex here, and then keep with the racing line all the way flat out now, all the way to the start finish. I'd recommend keeping the ghost on, the demonstration ghost, as well as your own ghost, so you can try and keep up with the demonstration ghost, but also trying to improve your ghost every time. I found that helps a lot, especially on the flying lap. As I said before, the middle section of the track is the difficult part. So the second sector is the one where it's going to trip you up, I'd say, and where you'd lose the speed. So you've got to be right on it, basically, to keep up with the demonstration ghost. So I'll talk you through this, and I have put a slow-mo in. So again, you're doing the same thing again, curb, off the gas, brake heavy, into the corner, let the car roll. I went too deep in this one, but it doesn't matter. You didn't lose too much speed, because it just means you're back on the gas. So again, lift off, a little dab of the brake if you need to, brake now, take as much of the curb, let the car roll round, so you're off the gas, a little dab early, roll it round, and then back on halfway round again. And then watch out for this little crest there, it can spit you out. Little brake early, then let it roll, back on the gas, brake early, let the car roll into the corner. I went a bit wide, lost a bit of speed, but still kept up with him. And then back on through the tunnel. Last big bend coming up is the hairpin. So again, we're looking out for the curb on the right hand side. So as soon as you see that, off the gas now, and then brake heavy into the corner. Try not to go too deep like I did there, but still kept up with him. I think I kept a bit too much speed in that one, but like I say, still kept up there with him, the demonstration, and then back on fast flowing all the way to the start finish again, and then got the win. That's the gold. So I'll talk you through the lap again on the slow-mo, so hopefully you can see my lap better. So in other words, the racing line, where it braked, braking points, stuff like that, and hopefully it'll help you achieve gold. So again, we're looking for the curb, there it is, off the gas, let it roll in, brake heavy, not too much. I went too deep, like I said, but it just means if you lift off, back on, it just means you're getting back on that gas a lot quicker than the Ghost and the demonstration. As you can see how I overtake and catch up to the Ghost, so not much loss there really, to be honest. So this bit, like I say, is fast flowing, and what you need to do is just take as much speed as you can, but make sure you lift, brake. I advise braking here, pinch as much as that as you can, let the car roll here, don't brake, let it roll round, try not to hit the wall on the left, back on the gas, a slight dab of the brake there, let the car roll round, and then like I say, halfway round, wait to see the exit, which is now, back on the gas, and then all the way through. Like I say, there's a little crest there on the right, watch it doesn't spit you out, brake early, into the corner, let it roll, and then back on. Be careful not to snatch too soon, because it will spit you out and you'll lose control of the car. Again, brake early now, off the gas, let the car roll. I went a bit too wide, I didn't take the corner, so I lost a bit of speed, but not too much. As you can see, I'm still ahead. So then it's flat out now again, all the way through the tunnel. If you are struggling with it, I'd say is maybe pause and take notes, study my lap, and then hopefully it'll help you. The hardest part is that second section. It took me quite a few goes, didn't struggle with the first section or last. So yeah, here we go. Here's the curb again. Lift off, brake. Don't go too deep like I did. I was trying to keep up and get as close as I can to him. Went too deep, off the gas and then back on when you straighten up. Otherwise you'll start stepping the back end out of the car. So now again it's flat out, fast flowing. This you can't go wrong. Don't lift off. You've got to be flat out. Pinch a little bit of the curb, start turning in, and then hug the inside here, and then let the car move back out. Careful of not hitting the wall, and then you'll hopefully should hit gold. So I hope this guide helps. If it did, don't forget to like and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.
Bye.